I'm very happy to be joined here today by the organizer of the Harvest Collective Market, Terry Huser. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, now we're going to do a quick preview of this upcoming Harvest Collective Market, which is taking place Mother's Day weekend on May 10th. It's very exciting. And I was scrolling through your Facebook, and there's so many businesses and vendors this year to choose from. And that's amazing. And before we get into this year's, for those who may be new to the Harvest Collective Market, what is it and what is the goal of having this market open?
So, Harvest Collective is essentially a craft show. We feature 40 plus prairie based handmade vendors. We try to focus on handmade specifically. And it's a really fun day. Like, we have a cash bar. You can grab a mimosa or a Caesar and sip while you shop. And we've got like a great variety of vendors, everything from food to home decor to clothing. This year we have Fiore Cafe joining us. They'll have an assortment of hot drinks you can get. So don't grab a coffee on your way. Stop with them and grab a drink. And yeah, just like a really fun atmosphere. And with it landing on Mother's Day weekend, it's a great opportunity to buy a unique gift for the person who might be hard to buy in your life. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And going kind of more on this year, you're on Facebook and posting everything that is you'll be able to see and or buy at this market. And there are so many different businesses and vendors to choose from. There's something for everyone. So can we talk a little bit more about what people can expect from this year's vendors or from this year's events? I know you gave a little bit of a preview with Fiore Cafe.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of really fresh faces this year. We've been doing this market, I think I think this is like our 11th or 12th time in Lloyd. And so there's a lot of repeat vendors, but this year we've got a few new ones. There's skincare, there's candles, there's kids clothing, adult clothing. And yeah, it's just a great assortment of vendors. I always say this, but I literally feel like there is something for everyone there.
Yes, absolutely. I have to agree with you on that. Just scrolling, going through all of the different, there's some jewelry and then there's some like it almost looked like 3D toys and it looked definitely something for everyone and it is perfect the way it's landed on Mother's Day weekend. Moms definitely can be the hardest to shop for. So this is perfect way to celebrate, take your mom out to this market. Now, if you can't make it to this market, you do have multiple throughout the year. So maybe before we wrap up, touch on those a little bit. So people, if they can't make this one, they can plan for the next couple.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got two more events booked for later this year. So we always do a fall market. That one will be at the end of October. And then we'll do one at the beginning of December to kind of kick off the holiday season. And yeah, you can find a full list of our vendors and more details on our website, which is harvestcollectivemarket.com. And then, like you said, on Facebook and Instagram as well, there's more details there too.
Wonderful. And finally, it is taking place on May 10th. But to remind people, what time and where is it taking place?
Yeah, so it's at Nissan Hall at the Lloyd X from 10 till 4 on May 10th. And one thing I didn't mention is it's free admission. We always accept donations at the door. We're going to choose the olive tree again this year. So if you can bring a non perishable food donation or a monetary donation, we will gladly accept those at the door for the olive tree. And if you can't bring anything, that's okay. We want to make sure the event's accessible for everyone. So yeah, come swing by and check it out.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you the best of luck for this first spring harvest collective market.
Thank you so much for having me.